The Hunter, stylized as The Hunter, is an online activated hunting first-person computer game released in March 2009. Development and ownership: The Hunter was first developed by UK-based Emote Games, in conjunction with the Swedish Avalanche Studios. On February 18, 2010, Avalanche Studios announced the acquisition of the full rights to The Hunter intellectual property previously owned by Emote Games. In relation to the acquisition, the new studio Expansive Worlds was formed that will act as the online games division of Avalanche and continue the development of The Hunter. Ongoing development and technology: The Hunter uses Avalanche Studios' proprietary Avalanche Engine 2, which uses procedurally generated content, and can thus pack a large and sophisticated game world into a relatively small download. The advanced engine enables subtle lighting and shading, and natural weather effects. Gameplay: The Hunter is a free-to-play PC game that recreates hunting wild animals in as realistic a manner as possible. The initial setting is on an open-world island based on various locations, including the islands and surroundings of Washington State in the United States. The free game features 3 huntable animal types: mule deer, European rabbit and cottontail rabbit, and subscribers can unlock other animals, along with a variety of guns, bows and lures with which to hunt them. More animals are planned for future game versions. To play, the player must first create a character on the game's website www.thehunter.com, which includes social networking tools and messaging capabilities to allow players to connect and share in-game experiences. Creating a character requires selecting an avatar from a pool of unique faces, and adding a unique name. Once a character is created and the tutorial completed, the player can hunt freely and activate missions and earn one of 2 types of in-game currency called GM$. Completing the first 3 mule deer missions unlocks further missions from other animals in the game. Players must use natural cover to avoid detection by the animals in the game. Mule deer, European rabbit, and cottontail rabbit may be hunted for free, while whitetail, blacktail, Roosevelt elk, turkey, coyote, feral hog, pheasant, black bear, moose, European wild boar, roe deer, red fox, brown bear, mallard, Canada goose, reindeer, alpine ibex and red kangaroo can be hunted by subscribers. Each animal species reacts to different stimuli in different ways. Scent detection for the quadrupeds is their keenest sense, which means the player has to be aware of wind direction or the animal might smell the player's scent and run off. Players must also pay careful attention to the soundscape, listening for subtle signals that indicate the presence of animals in the locality. The core gameplay revolves around tracking and harvesting animals with the weapons provided, although a digital camera is also provided for those who do not wish to shoot with a gun or a bow. Animal tracks can be found and identified with the HunterMate, an in-game GPS-like device that identifies tracks, scat, routing, bedding, blood trails, and animal calls and grunts. Hunting areas added since May 2011 are Settler Creeks, Red Feather Falls, Hirschfelden, Homeldal, which is also the first reserve to allow hunting during snowfall, Rougarou Bayou, Valdez Boys and Bush Rangers Run. Subscribers can choose to start anywhere in these hunting areas, and at any time of day, between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. Whitetail deer can be both typical or non-typical since the update in January 2015 which introduced this feature. Free-to-play players were initially restricted at launch to White Hart Island. Then from May 2011 a large 2.3 square mile spur, called Loggers Point, was made the free-to-play starting point. Access was barred from there to the main White Hart Island, unless one had a paid subscription. As of June 3, 2013, all hunting reserves can be visited and played by free-to-play users of the game, but no animal can be shot without a license apart from mule deer, European rabbit, and cottontail rabbit. The Hunter also features minor RPG elements. As players track and spot each animal, their skill in that area improves. Weapon skills can also be improved by scoring successful hits in animals. Improving the hunting skills makes animals easier to track, and a weapon will not suffer as much wobble when aimed. Skills, missions, and hunting statistics are recorded by the game and then displayed on the player's profile page on the website, although they cannot be seen while hunting in the game client. Multiplayer was released on June 3, 2013 and allows full members both to host and to join maps with up to 8 players. Free members can only join multiplayer if the host allows it. A new set of animations has been also released, together with a new inventory mode, new clothes and some minor changes. Even the website has undergone a full restyle. In July 2013 the Red Fox was released, followed by Mallard Ducks in the Rougarou Bayou Swampy Reserve. Canada Goose was the next on the list, on March 27, 2014, making Hirschfelden the first ever reserve with 6 species and the first ever with 2 species of game birds as well. In September 2014 the Alpine Ibex was added on the brand new Valdez Bois Alpine Reserve, as the first prey of the goat family. The reserve marks the release of the first new in-game activity, simplified climbing. 2 species of rodents, cottontail rabbit and European rabbit, followed in a few months. The following and first ever all-dry reserve is dedicated to the hot, dry outback of Western Australia with a new species, red kangaroo. Next to be released will be Witterheim Ridge, a freezing and icy North American wintry wood, rugged and with a lot of snow. Already announced species will be American buffalo, Sitka deer and snowshoe hare. Reception: The Hunter gathered positive reviews during its launch period. Payment: the game is free to play, but licenses must be purchased to hunt any animal other than mule deer, European rabbit, and cottontail rabbit. Any additional guns, ammo, and equipment can be purchased with in-game currency. Memberships allow the player to hunt all species and receive unlimited ammo for a defined period. Notes. External links: official website,